Alright, welcome back to some more Starfield. I'm here, again, it's been a minute, as always, to continue the Crimson Fleet storyline. Last time, I want to say it was the crazy event where some shenanigans went down on that ship. Delgado was asked that I talk to Neva and Jasmine and work on a plan to get the comm spike. Right, we are planning on stealing a UC ship to try to reach this hidden ship that has crashed somewhere, something, the Legacy. So that's the goal. It got lost in space, and I think we gotta go find it or something. It's been too long. We'll get caught up with the dialogue. Let's just play. Right, we were right here.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
Alright, I'll make sure to ask the Transformer any and every question I have. Let me turn down my volume. It's a little loud for me. I hope it's not too loud for you. It looks quite loud. Maybe I should turn it down.
Alright, Jazz.
We'll see. Hello.
To the latest, the comm spike
Oh,
is being developed
you're busy.
at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
Great question.
Lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Alright. What up?
Alright, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis.
I was just there recently.
Connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't
Okay.
piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
That seems questionable. Should I expect any trouble?
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble.
Fair enough.
As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Premium struggling routes? Smuggling.
Definitely. We're talking
It's probably a struggle,
cargo
too.
depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike.
Okay.
According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
I don't know that I can buy it if it's a prototype, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Any clue what the device looks like?
Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer system. With any luck, it'll point you the right way.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops.
Figured as much.
We both know those idiots don't mess around.
Yep.
If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal.
I prefer not to.
Need it.
So you don't care if I shoot my way through the place? How will Juan get me inside the station?
Are you
Well,
kidding?
let's ask about
The UC's
shooting the place up.
already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of
I don't know.
holes if you want.
Let's try it.
Just bring back that comm spike.
That's actually a bad idea since we are working for the UC. It's a bad idea to try to shoot them up. How will they get us inside the station?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery.
Okay.
Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
That sounds like a bad thing. Putting me up in charge of making a plan. Not smart, but
Perfect.
understood.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the
Juan.
well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
That's what it was.
Okay, you'll.
It's on a planet that we
sure.
just can't go to
Or,
because
like,
we'll die.
Get drunk while Jazz does all the hard.
It's like a gas giant, right?
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Alright. So we're not stealing a whole ship, we're just stealing the device. For a ship. If she asks why we need the comm spike, what do I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
Alright. What can you tell me about her?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
I guess that's it. Guess we're done talking to her.
We'll talk later.
What's up, Mia? How is it going now that you've returned from the dead? A ping pong paddle and a ping pong ball. Oh, snap. Alright. Guess we're getting out of here. Back to the docking bay. So I can dock my ship and definitely not accidentally board the key once again, because I've never done that before in my life. Not once.
By now, I need something to read.
Alright, let's go ahead and... I almost pressed board. even with trying to focus on not doing that, I almost did it. Undock. There we go. I'm smart. Sometimes.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
We're awfully close to that. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it's a little too close for comfort, game. Why are you putting me right here? Alright. Let's go back to New Atlantis. Jump. I was reading the HUD that was popping up. There's a lot of big words that scare me.
Ram drive spinning down.
This is United Colony Space.
Thank God.
Current course while we scan for contraband.
No contraband. Good. I did have some last time, but thankfully I think I sold it.
We're done. You're cleared to land in New Atlantis.
I think that was the last time? I don't know, it's been like a week. I can't remember what I did yesterday. Well, I can't remember what I did yesterday, unfortunately. But most times I wouldn't be able to. Residential district. Let's go. I think I had skills or skill points, and I think I used them already. I'm gonna check real quick once we get in. I think that's the last thing I did last week. Sunday or Saturday or whenever that was. Now you just want me to get on the transit? Alright. Back to the spaceport. Why did you have me land in the residential area then? I don't understand. How silly. What are you wearing? That's quite an interesting outfit. Is it down in... It's down in the underground. Yeah. Whatever this place is called. It starts with an M or something, right? Or a W? The Well. That was close. I said M first, but then I said W. We got there. Well, well, well. How do I get over there? I'm just gonna walk across these pipes. Or not. Or not again. And again. I give up. Oh, Mia, I have to explain to you what happened. Alright. I'm gonna pause, because this is gonna take a second. Alright. You, my contact. What's up?
Take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Mia, I don't know. It just... It was my last resort, and it worked. It was incredible. Don't you mean the new Rook? I have a name, you know. You may be new, but I got plans, and you must be the smuggler. Don't you mean the new Rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
You must be the smuggler.
Walls have ears. SY920 is one of my
Do they?
regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board.
Yes.
You can do that, but I have conditions.
Okay. Is one of them that you are gonna have to step on me? Because that'd be very unfortunate. I too have conditions. My assistant will provide you with a list. Create more rules to follow. Let's hear them.
Good.
Let's hear them.
If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Got it. I was counting on the extra gun. You'll just bail if something happens. How loyal are you to the fleets? So you'll just bail if something happens?
It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's
fair.
nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
How loyal are you to the fleets?
Look, I know I don't have a lot of history with the fleet, but I'm putting my reputation and ship on the line for this. That alone should tell you enough.
We'll just keep walking into the frame. And just... the game is crazy. You said 3 words to her and you're already into her stepping on you? Bro, down boy. No. Got it.
Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And
The
make sure you're
Jade
there for the
Swan.
long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please.
It just keeps happening and I have the stream up right next to me and then I see it happen again. It's just so... it's so distracting. I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In
Fine.
my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
You're right. I want to know you so I can use this information against you. It will help with... It's tempted to... I'm tempted to select that option. It will help with the mission to know each other's strengths and weaknesses. You gotta have somebody you can trust. It will help the mission, I suppose.
But silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture.
That's creepy.
Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
Yeah, you and her have something in common. You both like to watch people. How often do you dock at the station? How much do you know about the job? How often do you dock at this station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis.
Come here often?
with Marines working the comps. It also helps they want us to dock.
I guess it's a yes.
The cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Neva said you don't need to know the details. Delgado wants the comm spike, a signal decryption device. I feel like her knowing might be better. I don't know why. Maybe it's just her eyes and make me want to tell her everything. So I'm just gonna tell her.
When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
What else do you know about the comm spike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
Alright,
Talk more on the ship.
let's do it. Do it. Right, I was gonna check and see if I spent those skill points, which I did. Okay, good. I am slightly heavy. Why am I slightly heavy? What nonsense do I have that I don't need? A lot of this stuff. Feel like I don't need all these weapons. I don't know where I got them from. And I don't know why I didn't put them up. Whatever. I can just store them on the ship, maybe? Although I guess we're meeting on her ship, so maybe not. Can I just fast travel up to the lodge? Is that a thing? I can. Sweet. I don't think I've ever done that before. And I don't know why. I almost didn't play Starfield tonight. They released this Star Wars DLC from Minecraft
To you, aboard your ship,
that
and
I am wanting to play. I just haven't done it yet. I thought about streaming that instead. But I figured I should continue making progress with this game before I jump into something else. Although I guess it's fairly short. It's like 3 hours or something. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I can store that. I think I was keeping the shotgun. I don't know, this looks pretty useful. I might keep this too. What's that put my mass at? 237 out of 45. Well, it's an improvement. Not much of one, but a little bit. Minecraft and Star Wars. That shit's pretty tailor-made for Tanner Bay. It really is. It truly is. I already bought it and I was looking through, like, they have character skins and stuff. And there's some cool ones. There's some neat ones. I got a Ahsoka. They have Clone Wars Anakin. They have Maul with his robot legs. I switched to that instantly because I've been running around as Maul. I was like, nope. New Maul skin just dropped. Guess that's what I'm using now. Now I'll just get onto the Star Eagle. It's easy. It's like right next to it. Except for I need to exit the ship and head right over there. Oh, okay. Game lagged for a second there, but it's all good. Star Wars almost has me watching a cartoon for preschoolers because they added some High Republic book characters into the High Republic, or the Young Jedi Adventure show, which I only watched like an episode and a half of. It's like, okay, it's cute, but it's not for me. And I might have to go back and watch it now. Embrace my inner 4-year-old. Alright, where am I going? Up? How do I go up? Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hi. Are you guys exactly the same? Are you the same person? Stop, hold on. Let me study your face greatly.
Hello.
It's the same person. They have like the same little dots by their eyes.
Excuse me.
On the bridge of their nose.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't.
Do they have the same voice?
Juan's protective of her crew. A long time ago, we lost a member. So if she seems a little flighty, it's because she's
Where
looking
did
out for
this
us.
one go? Where did the clone go? There you are.
SY-920 is a regular stop for all of us. Fair
Don't-
warning, security in there
I can't
is
tell.
pretty crazy.
Oh my god. So you know how when this game came out, there was a video that went around
Okay.
of the dude complaining about pronouns? So that guy, I sometimes will occasionally go onto YouTube and I will intentionally seek out these annoying, terrible channels just to see like what nonsense are you complaining about today. So I went to the one of the more popular ones. I scrolled down to their feed. I saw one that was called something along the lines of explaining the Starfield pronouns rant. I was like, I have to see this. I have to see what the defense of this is. And first and foremost, there's no like explanation of it. It's literally just this guy sitting here watching the other person's video and adding nothing to it. It's like the exact opposite of fair use. But hey, they're on the same side of the culture war or whatever, so they're gonna be buddies and they probably won't strike each other. Whatever. But this guy gets further into the game, and he's doing the UC storyline. And he gets to the part where, I can't remember her name, it starts with an H, but she reveals that she's like a clone of
Okay.
Faye Victus.
Nobody can stop the Crimson.
And this dude just starts, like, dying. Hadrian, right. Like, he acts as if if the developers are trying to, like, murder his children or something.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
He was complaining that she was a clone. Because, well, it's a woman. I think they were under the assumption that, like, she was trans or something. I don't know. They were just angry that a woman was a clone of a man and a bunch of other... It was stupid. Cargo hold, oh. Don't mind if I take all this. The new worst thing ever, yes, women. Truly awful. Is this my stuff? I don't think it is. Hold on, wait. How many credits are in here? 24,000? Is it considered stealing if I just take all this? No? The game didn't like that very much, though. It's really struggling to load here. Oh no. It's like, no, you can't take those 23,000 credits. We're just gonna crash on you instead. Awesome. I love that. So good. Alright. We're back on the ship. Where I can proceed to steal more stuff. That goes nowhere. Alright.
Excuse me.
Now, I guess I'm going nowhere. Life just isn't fair.
Always looking for the next mark.
There's a very specific reference to a reference.
Howdy.
How do I give it up? Here. There's the door. This ship is more confusing
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't,
than the fact that this person has been cloned and put on the ship 19 times. Why are there so many of that one person? Like, were they out here? Yeah, there she is again. Just probably, yep, there she is again. Alright, whatever. Where? It's the ladder. Here's the ladder. More credits. I'm gonna be smart this time and save before I steal.
Stop the Crimson Fleet.
That way if the game crashes, at least it just puts me right here. I think it crashed though because I tried to steal stuff and then just immediately opened up the pause menu. Which you wouldn't think would break the game, but apparently it does. I don't know why I opened it like this to do that, but it's fine. Alright. You didn't see me just looting your ship.
All right.
Everything's fine.
Few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
I get anxious when I don't get to talk. I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues. Shouldn't be a problem, I guess.
I don't expect it to be. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave,
okay.
if you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I guess I'm ready. Let's go. I'm probably a little overweight. I probably should have dropped stuff off. Also, she just did some weird maneuvering there. What was that? I gotta watch the stream. Just like disappear and pop back up.
Grab drive. All systems go.
Whoa, this is cool. Whoa. Whoa. Why haven't I seen that before? Why don't I get to see that more often?
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here.
It would have been cool if it would have kept going and there was no cut,
We'll make
but
sure
you know,
it's secure.
whatever.
You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds
I can't do
like
it.
putting in a request
Can't
for
walk and
double
chew gum.
duty.
Doesn't happen.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
The heck was that again?
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Don't be mad just because Juan's in a quadruple with a couple hot triplets that she hired into her crew so they could fuck on the go. Jealous much? No. Not at all.
You've entered secure UC military space.
There we go.
Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-793A, requesting permission to dock.
I agree, it is a cool view.
You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
That facial expression.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Whoa! I wish I was actually watching that. I'm glad I got the end of it, but I wish I saw more of it. Hey, quit yawning. You're making me tired. I was already tired. You're making me more tired. Stop it. Don't do that.
Hello.
Okay, we're in.
Hello.
First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To
Right.
get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance door downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Alright. Don't worry, they won't suspect a thing. Hope you got that grav drive ready then. Tell me again about these security checkpoints. Sure.
Only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a
Now
uniform.
we're playing Hitman. Sweet. What's this about Vince?
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie.
What if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you? I'm stuck, step bro.
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
Alright. They won't suspect a thing.
Nah. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Alright. Mia, have you, or I don't know if you're going to, slowly made your way through some of the Discord stuff that's been happening? Did you see all the chat about the Mass Effect tease? How everybody was begging for you to be there so you could explain what was happening in the teaser. Well, I say everybody, I think it was mostly Herman. But for the sake of the not outing Herman, we'll just say it was everyone. Game piece assaulter. Interesting. Defender. Alright. Moving on. Working on it. Y'all talk a lot. Well, that's what happens when you're gone for like 3 weeks.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Alright, I'm gonna save before I screw anything up here. Which I will screw something up. It's inevitable. Optional. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna be spotted while doing this, but we're just gonna roll with it and hope for the best. And I have to remember how these things work. I think that'll go there. Never mind, that won't. I already screwed up. Alright. You know what? We're just gonna reload. It's only a single digipick, but I'm cheap. As I told my sister today. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's go for it. Could do that. In fact, that's the only place I can go. I'll also do that. Well, that's not exactly the same. No, okay. The one on the bottom, at like the 6 o'clock position, changes to be more towards the 5 o'clock. And the ones on the top are slightly different. Alright, I'm just an idiot. This could work. No, it can't. Never mind. Wait. Yeah, it can. Okay. There we go. Much better this time. Currently trespassing hostiles will, or occupants will become hostile if I stay. Good to know. Let's close that door. Into the vents. Ew, look at this. Oh, it just teleported, disappeared or something. I don't know. Gross. We're in the conveniently sized human vents. Conveniently human-sized vents. English is hard. Okay, where am I going? Find an ensign uniform. Okay. Well, that seems like a bad idea. I'm not gonna go out there. To be fair, this all seems like a bad idea, though. This seems less bad. Can I close it? Alright. I'm just gonna quick save. When you come out here, there's no trick. You just have to wait and move when they're not looking at you. Let me grab the uniform first. And then I probably need to put it on. Yeah. I need the crew hat as well. Sure, we'll equip it. Just for consistency's sake. We'll also take that ammo. Could take the gun. I know. Crew computers quarter. Crew. I read the backwards, didn't I? Crew quarters computer. Oh boy. Security standards from Commander Natara. A reminder to all personnel that the projects being developed on this station are highly classified and involve extremely sensitive information. As a loyal citizen of the United Colonies and a member of the UC Navy, you are being entrusted not to share this activity or this knowledge with an outside party, including your families. Any disclosure of the activities, projects, or data on this station would result in immediate dismissal and court-martial. For those in the cargo bay, an extra reminder that only uniformed personnel are allowed in the mess hall and barracks. I've heard instances of contractors being allowed in the dining area, and this is strictly forbidden. Rules of engagement. From Win Akasaka. Lee, I understand you're upset and don't want to see me, but when you last left, you took the wrong uniform and my elevator keycard with it. But it's the uniform I really need back. What do you think would happen if I was wearing yours and used the wrong cipher in the command bay? They would think me an intruder and shoot me on sight. So I'll ask you one more time, let's meet up somewhere and trade. We don't have to talk, and I'm not going to try to explain myself, I just want my uniform back. And then a personal profile on Liana Zaremi. Alright. Graduated with a focus on computer engineering and software as a civilian, employed briefly at Galbank before being recruited as a military software specialist. Eventually was allowed to transfer to infantry at her own request, serving initial tour on the SY-920. We're gonna take the gun. I want to be a big girl, I guess. I was gonna say big boy, but that doesn't make sense given my character. Now we will loot everyone else's lockers. Desktop soil bowl? Who just has that laying in their locker? I don't understand. Hello?
Another day, another patrol.
I totally belong here. A foam cup. Neon socialite skirt. Sure. Do I need this stuff? Not at all. 2 dates for Darla 4. Laser Love. Starring Pat Brandy and Celia Z, who said romance was dead. I don't know. Someone did, I'm sure. Red stick. Storage box. It's a novice lock. Yep, we're going for it. Oh, that one can only go there, but there's nothing for it. Oh yeah, there is. I'm just a dummy. That'll work. I think this will go here, and this one will go up here. Yep. More credits. We've hit 800k. We're moving up in the world. 200k shy of 1 million. Must be nice to have that much money. Oh, this is a lock. Okay. Whoops. Oh well, I guess we're doing it. This one has to go here. Yeah, I just need to flip this around. To right there. Look at that. David Copperfield. Combat knife. Ooh, 2 digipicks. Look at that. Beautiful. Gummy bugs. My faves. Oh yay, more reading for me. And there's another uniform. Sweet. Not that I need it. But I guess this was an alternate area to pick it up. Let's read the emails, the messages. I've already read that. That's security standards, rules of engagement. When, yeah, I have your stuff. But after what you did and who you did it with, I don't want to see you ever again. If I'm in the mess hall, you need to be in your bunk. If I'm in the cargo bay, you need to be in your bunk. If I'm anywhere in the settled systems outside my personal quarters, you need to be in your bunk. In fact, the only time you are allowed to leave your bunk, as far as I'm concerned, is when I'm in mine. Because if I so much as see your face again, I'm going to discharge my firearm right in your teeth. Ooh, they must have really done something terrible. Matriculated to the Sword Military Academy after being recruited at a job fair. Received commendations for marksmanship and physical fitness assigned to SY-920 following the graduation. So I think this person is messaging the other person whose emails we've already read. We're just seeing the other side of the conversations. Neat. Been in here? Maybe? No. I have not been. Is there also going to be a uniform in here? Frontier attire, I don't know if I have that. Picking it up. Ezra likes his stormtrooper helmets, I like literally everything else. Security standards, we've already read. About the other night. This is from Win. Yuka, the other night when you invited me to security checkpoint for some hand-to-hand combat training, I was not myself, in fact. I took a blood alcohol test at the time. I think I would have actually proven this legally. As it stands, I cannot. I don't even remember the thing that didn't happen. So if you could clear this up with Leanna and tell her this known fact, I'd appreciate it. P.S. I get that what didn't happen left a trail of physical evidence implying that it actually did happen, but maybe you can convince her that it was basically nothing. Damn it, I'm screwed, aren't I? Yeah, it sounds like Mr. Wynn here went and stuck some stuff where it shouldn't have gone and got in trouble for it. Ensign Nagata, I've heard reports that you haven't taken your post at the cargo bay as seriously as I had hoped. While these allegations have yet to be substantiated, I have decided to be proactive, take measures to help maintain unit alertness. You will now be splitting your shift at the checkpoint with another Marine effective immediately. With these changes, I trust there will be no more questions about your behavior going forward. When you are not on your shift, leave your uniform and elevator keycard in the locker at the checkpoint. Fair warning, just because you have a disguise doesn't mean it's perfect. If you linger in certain places for too long, some people will realize they don't recognize you from the usual crew and try to confront you. Well, I have been here all my life. Originally worked for the Cydonia security team before training as a UC Marine. Pedigree notwithstanding, shows high marks in efficiency with assault weapons and hand-to-hand combat. I don't know how they wouldn't see through my disguise, or how they would see through my disguise. It's a perfect outfit, you know what I mean? I belong here. I don't know how they can argue otherwise. Backpack stand. Alright, now I guess I will get out of here. I feel like I've thoroughly explored most of this area. My dude, you're green. What's wrong with caring about the world? What's wrong with, you know, when I have a green thumb? Don't you want to take care of your planet, heathen?
State your business.
Just need to report to the command bay for duty. Just let me through. Well, I just need to report.
Ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Thank you, sir. Can I get in here? You know, it's expert luck, and he'll probably notice me if I walk in. But I really want to see what's in those lockers, and I want to know what that uniform is, and I want to steal that box of tissues, and I want the contains coffee, maybe mug. All right, fine, whatever. We'll go down. Man Bay, ID card reader. Into the big, wide elevator. Alright, so far so good. We haven't screwed up yet. Find an intercom to speak to one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right here.
This is Captain Juan Dayu.
Juan, it's me. I could use some advice here.
I don't know what you do without me, but let's try and work this through. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover.
Good.
I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Could just kill everyone and access things that way. I can use the uniform I picked up and walk my way past the guards. I don't need access if I use the vents in the station architecture. I can use the uniform I picked up and walk past the guards.
Deliberately drawing attention to yourself. But a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now.
Fine.
We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Okay, Operations Center. Need to find security.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine.
This way.
If you're 15 minutes early...
You're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late. True and real? Oh my god, look at this vibrator. It's mine now. Did you pick? Did you pick? Weapon case? Yes, please. Could do this. And then that. Yahoo! Alright. More digipicks. We're just finding so many. I love it. Alright. Oh, there's another. Let's get this clearance code. Oh. Oh, I'm just a dummy. Okay. It's like this one doesn't work. It does. For checkpoint access, please retrieve a clearance code based on your last name and rank. My name is something something something. Okay. We should have it. I'm not memorizing all that. I hope I don't need to. I'm not gonna walk through that door. I'm gonna walk back out here. Quick save real fast before I screw things up. Then walk back all the way around. And hopefully they will let me in.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
Got a code. Must have gotten turned around. Since when is this area restricted? I've got a code.
All right, Ensign. Let's hear it.
Oh no. Okay. I guess I do need to memorize. What a shame. I guess any of them will probably work, as long as it's actually a proper code. CX321D. Need the one for my fake ID name. Guess that makes sense. I think I pick up 8Ks. Can't remember what the name was, but... Tell me? Just tell me whose outfit I'm wearing. It's in Akasaka's uniform. That would be AK, I assume, right? It's an ensign. Well, hold on. If it's an S for their last name, that would be incorrect. Right? What am I doing? Why am I in there? There we go. This is what I'm on. No, that would probably be right. Okay. For some reason I thought Akasaka was two different words. No, it's just one. So probably would be A through H, which would be the AK-127C. If it's not, I will forever wish it was. AK-127C.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign. Let's hear it.
First option.
You're clear, Ensign Akasaka.
You definitely said that differently than how I've been saying it, but I could not tell you how he just said it. It, like, went over my head so fast.
Prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Commander Natara.
Why aren't you at your post, Ensign?
Sorry, sir. Ma'am. I'm just busy looting safes. Also, thank you, Mia, for the pro tip. You saved my skin. You saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. Gummy bugs? I don't know what's behind this door, but we're gonna find out. Maybe if it doesn't scare me off. Which it might, because look at this. All of these can work on every single ring, except for that one, which doesn't work on any. That one, which doesn't work on the inside ring. Oh no. Why'd they have to give me such a hard one? I hate it. This is awful. could... No, it couldn't. Never mind. Maybe this one? Can I put it there? No, I don't think so. Nothing else would match up with it. I don't think this one's going on the inside ring. That's noted. Or the outside ring. See, this is on the inside. I could do... Throwing myself off here. I shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. I keep looking at the wrong one. It's a problem. So you think this one on the middle ring, in combination with the other one I was just on. Work? Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Those two would. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's too much. Too many. Let me try to figure out the outer ring first. Just get that out of the way. Where could this one possibly go? It must be here. That one doesn't work. Don't even remember which one I was looking at. Might be here a while. I'm struggling. Could just auto slot it. It's tempting. I don't think I've done it before. Yawn. I am yawning. I'm tired. For no real good reason. Besides just being maybe slightly stressed out. Maybe. Screw it, we're gonna try something. If it doesn't work... then it's all me's fault. It's all me's fault. I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully it'll be an easier one this time. Yeah, see, this is more manageable. I can work with this. But when every single ring is possible on every other ring, it's kind of an impossible task. Whenever you pick works on every ring. Get good. Yeah, why are you so cruel to me? I thought we were friends. What's up with this? Nope. Yep. Let's try this. Hope for the best. I didn't check to see if it would work or not, but... I think we're good. Finally. Did I get good successfully? Are you happy now? Of course, it's gonna be like a mining suit that's useless. Yeah, look at that. Gross. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here, though. Oh, sure, sealant, yes. This was the most worthless... fish workers splashware, is that what that just said? I gotta see this. Maybe it wasn't useless. Fish worker splashware, look at that. How fancy.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
Yeah, whatever. Said a nose and we're not friends? Fine, I see how it is. Jerk. I don't know if I should be in that. But we're gonna try it. Gonna see what's on there. Current projects in beta. The Comspike. Who's the lead of the Comspike? Gabriel Vogel. Don't I know that name? He was... Wasn't he one of the guys on the cruise ship? Am I losing it? Am I crazy?
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Yes. Projects. Let's look at the Comspike. Project lead and permissions. Project lead is Dr. Gabriel Vogel. All inquiries regarding the Comspike should be routed through him. All other matters should be directed to Commander Natara, or the highest ranking officer on station. Security and permissions. Rank security clearance Instant Plus. Additional security requirements code clearance. Note, level 4 clearance should only be accessed with commander approval. Upgrade security clearance. Activating elevator clearance protocols. Authorizing override. Engineering Bay 4 elevator granted, or clearance granted. Please report to Dr. Gabriel Vogel for further guidance. Comspike proposal. The goal is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication signals and decrypting them on the spot. The signal range should be a star system wide at a minimum of 50 AU. The receiver would be strong enough to pick up traces of frequencies potentially weakened by distance, atmosphere, or gravitational field. Decryption software would be smart enough to both decrypt any signal within nanoseconds and propose any missing or corrupted data. The benefits: the distress signals could be easy to locate and interpret. The UC security could detect hostile frequencies before they become a threat. Hostile embedded messaging could be easily exposed. Communications across the systems are greatly increased with fewer delays. Approvals. Okay. What about this other stuff? Doesn't tell me much about it. The Savalin is used to create shielding designed to offer better efficiency and power economy for larger starships. Huh. Rather than generate shield power for all modules, the intelligent shielding would divert power on the fly based on predictive algorithms, taking advantage of data rooted in the classical Bayesian interface and time series modeling. By calculating a number of high probability factors such as distance, enemy ship capabilities, and likely targets, the system would anticipate and generate shielding for specific modules before an attack occurs, rather than rely on in-the-moment computations that are too slow to be practical. The benefits are it's better for more concentrated shielding, more efficiency, energy consumption, and increased power supply for other systems. That's actually kind of a really cool idea. I dig it. Neat. Now, what about this? The Tanster is used to create a guided missile targeting system that offers surgical ballistic damage to enemy spacecrafts. The use case for the system is to debilitate targets without destroying the ships themselves. The benefits: disabling enemy spacecraft without harming systems or crew, allowing for better recovery of resources and prisoners, more efficient use of weapons, increasing overall cost effectiveness. Alright. Open door. You all know me. I'm here every day. I belong here. You don't.
Discs with the comms of my crew. Dr. Vogel has put it on pause.
Oh, there's a secret hidden closet. Naturally, I had to come in here.
Not to change the subject, but
Not in that way, just to specify. I know what you're thinking. How does this work? Oh, they're right there. Okay. Wait, there's a slate. And ammo. Maybe I've been watching too many vids, but this station scares the crap out of me. I hear footsteps in the vents, like someone's moving around inside them. Someone or something. No, we're not allowed to bring in custom firepower, but I'm not going to let some excessively alien creature get the best of me. Alien-looking creature get the best of me. I just got some weapon mods smuggled in with my personal effects, and I just need to assemble them without the Lieutenant or Commander Natara noticing. Mia, I can't remember if you were here when I made the discovery that I have powers? And there might be aliens or something? Or just people with a really sophisticated ship? Things picked up. Things have gone crazy. And then I walked away from all that to this questline. Alright, here we go. Hey, I finally got to the meat of it. Yes, yes, yes. I promptly stopped. Because I wanted to get this out of the way. And then I'll go back to that. It caught me off guard. I was not expecting it.
Are you here? Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
But I'm your cargo. You're not going anywhere without me. What was fun was it was lasted. Wait, are you really leaving?
One thing you've done, you've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm.
I'm just good.
The longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to.
But I'm your cargo.
And I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while.
Am I going to steal a ship to get out?
Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Stealth. I made it this far. I can sneak my way off. Don't worry about me. I'm the best there is. I thought we were in this together. Fair warning, I'm going to direct some heat your way. Any parting advice?
Marines or try a scientist outfit, you're more likely to be a stranger if you're wearing a lab coat.
That
Other than that,
is kind of fun.
I can give you is find Dr. Vogel. Whenever I hear chatter about that project, that's the name that comes up.
Yeah.
Find him and you'll find your target.
Guess I've made it this far.
Made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck.
This lady didn't see me break into...
I'll buy you a drink.
She didn't see me break into the place for the Ryujin storyline. That did not go well. Thank God she didn't see it, otherwise I would not be on this job.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes?
If you have experience flying,
Yes. Are you my boy?
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system.
Okay, maybe I don't know this guy.
According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
Is that right? She doesn't know, won't kill her. Alright, hello, sir.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
No. I'm with the security team. I need you to hand over the comm spike. Doing a routine check of the comm spike, I need access to the device. Are you the person in charge of Project UCE-86? What sign? What sign? What sign?
Sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed.
Are you the person in charge of the project?
Yes. I've been studying decryption
I don't like
types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
I don't really like either of these options. I'm with the security team. I need you to hand over the comm spike. I'm doing a routine check of the comm spike. I need access to the device. Guess I just go with this one, or I just exit? I don't know.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a advanced technology.
Okay. Security. Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it. You sound excited about its potential. How about you repeat that to me in English? The comm shape? The comm shape. What am I saying? The comm spike is a ship module.
Well, yes. In the same way the Almagest is a book on constellations and a supernova is an explosion in space. The greatest scientific minds the UC has to offer did not congregate to this station to build just a module. The brightest engineers in the settled systems did not get transferred to this station to build just a module.
Words speak, hard be tough. Yep. Alright, let's run with the security option. No wonder the military has interest in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that
meal consumption,
that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there.
Oh.
It's all part of the adventure.
Sounds like it's not entirely ready. I'd be a good pilot. I'd love adventure. Just tell me what the damn thing is. The ship is perfect. They can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Sounds like it's not entirely ready.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station.
I'm Marine.
Final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
Trey, there's no time. The captain of the Jade Swan is trying to steal the comm spike. I need you to secure the prototype ship immediately. One of those new test pilots, actually. Let me get back to you. Well, let's try to persuade him. This could go poorly. It'll probably go poorly.
That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning.
I was in the system right next to us. It's fine.
This much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
We don't have time for this. I was told this was an emergency. My commander said my documents... The commander said my documents were in order. The reasons are classified, but I've been asked to personally fly the ship. Somebody really high up called in a favor.
Commander
Didn't work.
Tara has never once
Darn.
shown me any favor. Why would she?
I risked it. It didn't work. Are you wearing the pilot suit? I don't think so. The request came in fast thanks to the UC teleportation technology, top secret, you know the deal. The reasons are classified, but I've been asked to personally fly this ship. We don't have time for this. I was told this was an emergency.
Right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time.
It's way easier if you're wearing the right outfit. Well, shut up, Mia. Nobody cares about doing things the right way. Reasons are classified, but I've been personally asked to fly this ship.
Classified? I'm the head of the Spike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any further business, I have a sign I need to commission.
I could betray her. It's tempting. But let me get back to it.
Onwards and upwards.
What's up, son? It's funny, I saw your sigh and my first thought was, oh, I can't wait to say hello, son. And then you immediately put hello, father. Status. Updates. It's been cleared for the next round of testing. The ship has been moved to docking bay 8 to be prepped for flight. Per recommendation, or per recommended precautions against access to the ship is restricted to authorized test pilots. All pilots will be required to pass through the security checkpoint and confirm their flight number. Maybe I should reload and go try to find that suit, and then talk to him. Yeah? That was 7 minutes ago? We can fly through that dialogue.
According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of...
Did I steal everything already? No, I didn't. Alright.
Tell Commander Natara. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
Hello, sir. Let me first find one of those pilot outfits, I suppose. That could be helpful, yeah?
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Yep. Brand new. Just got here. Don't mind me. Okay, not gonna lie, Starfield looks kinda good. It's not bad, Andre. It's not bad, despite what people on the internet think. It has its moments. Indeed, people on the internet are stupid. I know a couple of them. Their names are Mia and Andre. I kid. Mostly. You take my stuff again, you die. That's 100% a Mia thing. This is something Mia would do. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Even the drawing feels very much like a Mia thing. I don't know what her drawing capabilities are. I don't know if she draws. But it just feels like it. Mia... I just about said Mia, and then Herman. When I was trying to talk to Andre. What I said doesn't matter. A pilot spacesuit! Yes, there we go. Beautiful. You do not... You are a bad artist. Well, that wasn't exactly an incredible drawing, Mia. So, it's fine. It's a crazy looking helmet. Wait, why am I... Oh, I guess that's like outerwear. And I have that turned off. Makes sense. Alright, now that I found it. Let's try this again. Hello, sir.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
Doing a retain check.
Don't you mean it's attached to a
I didn't ask the questions, but it's fine.
Can even
Whatever.
interpolate signal. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will be able to infer. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing. And yes,
Sounds like it's not entirely ready.
it's ready. And now that we've the kind unafraid. In short, they'll give.
Alright, let's try this again. Persuade.
Splendid. That was fast. Normally my requests aren't to give.
We don't have time for this. This is an emergency.
Need to hurry if we're.
I know that one worked, so I'll run with that. I'm a test pilot. There's no other reason for me to be here. Reasons are classified, but I've been personally asked to fly the ship.
Classified?
Darn.
I'm the head of the ComSpike Pro.
Commander said my documents were in order.
Then where are they now? And what? I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't...
I'm not going to stick with it, but I am going to click it because I just want to see what happens when I betray her.
Steal the ComSpike? Why? Who is this person?
Scroll through Mia's messages here, and there's one saying, "Why is she black?" Like, hello, Mia. Yeah, Mia is just... She's starting to embrace her inner Herman. Being slightly racist. It's a problem. Thank you, Andre, for calling it out. It's... Honestly, it's gotten a little much. It's not the first time she's been racist in these streams, too. I think she once said she doesn't like black Russians or something. So, there's that. Name's Juan Dayu, and she's with the Crimson Fleet.
Damn space pirates. Say no more. I will contact Commander Natara immediately.
Alright, well... I gotta wait for him. I'm so curious what happens here.
Commander Natara, this is Dr. Vogel.
What is it now, Doctor?
We have an intruder on board. Captain Juan Dayu is not who she says.
Wait, Dayu? She was one of the captains on Messina's list.
Apparently, she's with the Crimson Fleet. And she's after my ComSpike.
Don't worry, Doctor. We'll sound the alarm and have a strike team directed towards the cargo bay.
Good. I have a pilot here. I'll have them secure the prototype. Make sure it's safe. You are a pilot, aren't you? You've got the look, at least. Take this key card.
You didn't believe me earlier.
To Docking Bay 8. I need you to make sure my prototype is safe.
This guy. Alright. Fine. That alarm is too much. It's too much. And I want to do this by persuading him. It's really reloading. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a-okay. Hello again, sir. Can I just use your computer? Is there anything helpful here? Well, we know where it is. We could just steal a keycard. It's also this pilot's needed thing. Commander, the fact that I'm writing to you all and not relaying this through the usual medium should speak to the urgency of the situation. In short, we need pirates. We need pilots, and we need them now. I am aware that we are understaffed, and that has slowed the process of recruiting new pilots. I'm also aware that operational secrecy requires background checks and non-disclosure agreements, and a stack of paperwork that would extend from here to mast. Let me remind you, however, that the importance of the project is such that any delays would cause irreparable harm. That's why I'm proposing an alternative solution. We have many soldiers on this station, some of whom you personally have brought on and deemed to be trustworthy Marines of high moral character. And I take it a good share of these intrepid souls have flown a ship or two in their lifetime, which brings me to my point for the comm spike. We don't need ace pilots to gather the necessary flight data, would it not make sense to use who we have here? Couldn't be you. Juan's the only Crimson Fleet member you actually like. There's no way you'd betray her. So you do like her, and you were giving me a hard time for asking if she would step on me earlier.
Wait, who are you? Why
Not judgmental of you.
Here? Did you not see the sign? The comm spike. It's attached to a prototype in one of... We're still in the testing phase, running the...
I think I clicked the wrong one, but it's fine. I don't care.
Yes, it's not quite... We'll be able... Not that we... And yes...
Sounds like it's entirely ready.
And now that we've corrected the kind of... In short, they'll give the prototype...
Alright. Let's try to persuade him.
Splendid. That was fast. Normally my request...
If I weren't a pilot, I wouldn't have got past all these checkpoints. That's true.
Not necessarily. Our guard...
I don't think that was an option last time.
And as I've told Commander...
That's interesting.
The effects of sleep deprivation can render a checkpoint meaningless.
This isn't for the recent request, but an older one. I could try it.
But
I didn't think it was going to
a
work.
duplicate request. Marcin or one of the other engineers surely would have caught it.
I was told, you said it yourself, you need pilots. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
We are in
I can't believe that worked.
Tests to reach beta. Not horses, though. Actual human test pilots. All right.
Horses? I want to see a horse flying a ship.
The new test pilot. You're already in uniform, so that means you just need a password.
Pineapple.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Oh, okay.
And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
BoJack Horseman Season 4. BoJack in space. Here's the thing, I've never seen the show. I don't know how many seasons there are. I don't know if you're joking or if that's an actual thing. But I could believe it being an actual thing. You're joking, okay. So this is for stealing a keycard. I don't need him anymore. Now I needed to find out how to get over there, which is probably through here. Requires a key.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
I've got a test flight coming up. I'm expected. Dr. Vogel gave the approval.
Access granted. Be sure to head to the control
There we
center
go.
to schedule the flight. And good luck.
The control center to schedule the flight. Okay. Should I schedule a test flight? Can't hurt, right?
We're different under Commander Woods. I hope the forest takes time.
Okay, we got that. Hey, what do I want to do? Where does this one work at in this? Oh, right there. Okay. No, that doesn't work at all. It has to be this. There we go. All that for 167 credits. And Heart Plus. Festive Neo City Poncho. I want it. I was expecting it to be a little more festive. I'm a little disappointed. Alright.
There's rumors Commander Nataro was brought on to investigate the old commander. 2 weeks later, she's in charge.
Let me just taking these cred sticks. And this med pack. Are you just gonna chill there? Can I hack into the safe? Who's detecting me? Is it you? I'm gonna save and I'm gonna try to break into this thing if I get the chance. I don't know if that worked or not. We're gonna find out. Okay, well, we don't have many options for this first one, which is fine. Gets it out of the way quick. I like it. Easy. Boom. Okay, that one would work. This one would work. This one would work. I need 2 additional ones though, so maybe that and this could be what I'm looking for. Or that and the other one. Well, this one can't go anywhere else. Gonna try this. Just hope for the best. If it doesn't work, well, this time we'll blame Andre. I don't know if he's still here. If he's not, doesn't matter. It's his fault anyways. Just how it is sometimes, you know? Have I messed up? I might have. Or... I don't know. I probably did. This one just doesn't work at all. But all of these do. I just don't think they're going to help me. Wait. Yes, they will. Look at that. Alright, I got a bunch of ammo. Got a gun. Some coolant. Okay, they didn't immediately try to kill me, so that's nice. Unlock control center password.
I was the kid who ate.
Alright, we'll just do this one. Authorized flights. Select project to add. Comm spike. Sweet, we have scheduled it. It is done.
Much heal paste.
We can now go and fly a officially sanctioned flight. Officially scheduled flight. And no one will suspect a thing.
You been to the mess hall? Culinary.
Find deep recon spacesuit.
Chef.
Sure. Why not just make myself a little bigger? That helmet too? Yes, please. Okay, here we go. Let's take it and get out of here. I don't understand why my phone does this, but sometimes it just shows me old emails and I got a Spotify receipt and I was like, I don't think that's accurate. And then I realized it's from April 30th. Why? Why? I don't understand. I wonder if this ship will have some stuff in the cargo bay, in the captain's locker that I can steal. Can I get 25,000 more credits out of it? We'll find out. Please fix. There's 5,000 credits here. Not quite the 25k I was hoping for, but you know what? It's not a bad little chunk of change. What about here? Nothing in the cargo hold. Alright. Well, before we crash this thing. It's safe.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Whoa, what is that thing out there? Undock.
Test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Return to the key. Whoa, look at this thing. Let's go. All the way back to the key.
I have things for you.
Are they gonna say anything as we're going? This is my home ship. Do I get to keep it? Oh, that'd be something. I don't know what the stats are for it, but it's a big boy.
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
Alright. Honey, I'm home.
Hail acknowledged. Dock where you like.
Wait, I just realized you like the one Crimson Fleet member that betrays you? Mia. Can't believe this. I mean, I'm sure there are others that have and or will betray me, but
Well. Welcome
she's the only one that comes to mind right now.
What kind of name is Sysdef anyway?
Oh, what's up, Jazz? Hang on.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
Wait, where is that you?
That's a real nice ship. That's a real nice
Okay.
ship you brought in.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tinker with it.
Your real name isn't Jazz, it's Jasmine. I feel lied to. You're not a transformer.
Ship to another port so Jazz can have a look.
Boo.
Kinetics, electromagnetic.
Boo. I just realized I didn't inspect any toilets on that ship. I feel like a disappointment. I made a mistake.
We may not have official security on the key,
She doesn't betray, she just moves to support you from a distance. She's got to get out of the way so you can steal the comp spike ship anyway. Juan's just thinking 3 steps ahead.
Whether it's mods from Jazz or weapons from a Lutheran, you gotta spend money to make money.
Kind of sound like D. Bradley Baker. You'll just justify anything, won't you, Mia? Racism?
Nice to know Neva was
Betrayal?
right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
I expected better of you. Neva vouched for me.
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
Couldn't have done it without you. Still got all the thorn. You weren't much help. Not that I needed it. I guess I couldn't have done it without her, technically.
Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado
Boggs Grog added.
is legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Rix's legacy is as good as ours. Nobody waste my time. The legacy better be real. Did Delgado clue you in on the comm spike?
Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us rooks have to stick together.
So she already knew. Fine.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Alright. Let's do it.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.
Well, you finish me. Alright, too much. Moving on. Oh, Delgado, where are you? I need to use the elevators. Right here. How convenient for me. So, it's me. I hear. Look at this fancy stash she has on. How neat. What's up, dog? Talk to me.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
You're welcome. The comm spike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice. I thought the fleet could use some extra spare parts. Where's my ship?
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now
Better
pay
be.
attention.
Better not be a scratch on it.
Out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that?
It's unfortunate I can't just walk away from the conversation.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done.
Well, thank you.
Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Jasmine swears a lot of things, apparently. I'm worried that everything's hinging on Jazz getting the tech to work. What's the conduction grid?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big, ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
I'm sure. I'm sticking my neck out there based on a guess.
It's all we got. Now you are part of this job, so deal with it. Besides, I've learned never to question Jasmine's talent.
Alright. I do kind of worry. Do I have faith? If she was a Transformer, I would have faith. But she's not. But she reminds me of a Transformer, so I guess...
You damn right she can.
I have nothing but...
My girl
I have no choice but to have
piece
faith.
together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Sure, we'll get along just fine. I like the part about splitting the cash. I trust you weren't implying anything with that comment. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter.
Fine.
She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Alright, let's head back to the Vigilance to report
Family you need.
our stuff. She's a lesbian, that's better. Gross. Lesbians. Ew. Icky. Late on legacy. I'm not much for science and omens, it's mostly just a bunch of bullshit your boy will tell you after one too many visits to the fortune teller. But it's not hard to see things lining up. Neva brings on this new recruit, we take him down to the lock, and just like that, the picture is clear. The legacy isn't some myth, it's a ship with a history and a goddamn paper trail. And the best part, nobody knows about it but us. Aquila City. Sometimes I dream about Aquila City, the sand-dusted streets, the thick, heavy air, and the call of the wild beyond the wall. Everything is just how I remember. I think I read all this before, but I can't remember. I'm back with my old crew, doing heists and busting heads for loose change. Milk money, we called it, and we were the bullies. There's only one thing that's off, really. The days have no light. Every time I look up, the sky is pitch black. At first I thought it was old age. I've spent so much time on this floating piece of tin, maybe I'd forgotten what Aquila's sky looked like. But that's not it. When I'm awake, I can remember all of it easily. No, it's because even as an arrogant little strict punk, subconsciously I knew Aquila City isn't home. Up here with the fleet is where I belong. Interesting. Maybe I haven't read that. I don't remember that part.
If you've got time to stand around, you've got time to do a job.
Sounds like some of the people at my work. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with those ones. Well, I gotta find my way out of here. I have no clue where I'm going. I know where nothing is. This is the bridge. The elevator should be right here. I probably need to go down. Look at that, I figured it out.
Got mixed feelings about my last job.
Good for you. I'm so sorry you have mixed feelings about your last show.
any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no...
Alright, back with the Star Eagle. My love. Yeah, whatever, Sarah.
Separation complete.
Separation complete is what she's going to be saying if I don't start spending more time with her. Alright, star map. Back to the Vigilance. All the way down here. Did you like that one, Mia? Was it a good one? Have I succeeded in doing a funny? For once in my life.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Let's dock. While that happens, I'm gonna look at something.
Integrity looks good.
Let's board. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. This weekend's gonna be busy.
Everything looks clear.
Pure chaos.
I've heard the technology in this thing.
What's up, man? I kind of forgot we were reporting to these guys. Kind of invested in finding this thing.
And you were
The legacy.
spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating the station without getting caught was quite tricky. It really wasn't. It wasn't that bad. Given that it was a UC station, I thought it was best not to hurt anyone. I was mass reacting to the whole thing.
As you've probably guessed, not very well.
Yep.
Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark.
Good.
Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
And that was a UC station. I thought it best not to hurt anyone.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please
Okay.
give me your report.
Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike. A cargo ship captain named Juan Dayu helped me get helped me get on the station. We'll be arresting her. What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
Is she gonna get arrested? I'm curious.
That all depends on what you've brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete
don't know if I do.
the briefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
I've been turning in evidence. I've turned in some, I think. Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next?
I think I have one guy
Solve the Bannock
locked up so far. He believes Jerndine's conduction grid is and neon is the way. The Bannock 4 problem. Well, I already know what it is.
Class gas
But,
giant.
yeah.
Your ship will need special protection to ensure the electromagnetic disturbances in the planet's atmosphere don't fry your circuits.
Yep, he thinks that's the key.
Conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
If that's the case, inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I'm starting to wonder if this is going to end in a situation where these guys want me to stop Delgado before he's successful. And I'm either going to have to go with Delgado to try to find the legacy, put an end to it. Okay, so if you only want to hand over evidence if you're going to stay UC aligned to the end of the quest line. If you want to go pirate, handing over the evidence is going to fuck you over. Interesting. Aren't you concerned the Legacy's fleet is getting close to Krix's legacy? Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Krix's legacy?
Please.
I don't know if I read that right the first time, but I'm just going to roll with it.
Calculated risk.
What embarrassing mistake.
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Krix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
If I survive the long hope, that means I'm getting a pay increase.
I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the Call of Duty. All right. I suppose that's all.
Call of Duty? No. That's a different.
Looking forward to your next report.
It's a different Microsoft property.
Please.
It's not a Bethesda. It's not a Bethesda game. The best there is. Complete the best there is. And I reached level 35. Nice. Travel to Neon. Right, so, well, being a pirate does sound kind of fun, but also, I'm on good grounds with the UC. I don't know what happens if I run that.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you?
So I might just keep giving stuff to them. While the prisoners aboard the Vigilance when you could just send them directly to prison, because it could expose our own plot here.
He's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
You know,
that makes sense.
Respects the fleet. Stealing the comm spike.
Will I have access to any stuff resources while I'm undercover?
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or
I ask because I've been undercover this entire time.
you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the
You can also pick and choose what evidence you hand over to arrest specific characters you don't like. Fun. What other background information can you give me on the fleet?
They're pirates in every sense of the word, but they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership. That makes them especially dangerous, but hopefully it makes them a little more predictable too.
I have evidence.
Nice work. Let me take a look.
Oh, I have a lot of stuff apparently. Okay. Found some evidence about Evan G. Rokov. Sure, I'll hand that in.
Looks like Mr. Rokov lied on his application to Trident Luxury Lines about having a clean record.
Right, that was the ship captain.
Next time he jumps from the key, we'll have him picked up. That will be one less fleet captain for us to worry about.
It's kind of cool. I feel bad about it, but whatever. Found this in the Lock Penitentiary on Silverov.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Krix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Krix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Have any more?
She doesn't believe this is going to happen, huh? I found this in Warden's office at the Lock-On's Sort of.
I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Cricks needed a helping hand to get out of prison. Anything else?
Got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars. Right.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison.
I want to see it.
Find anything else?
That's all I have for now.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
Really don't like talking about the past, do you?
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Nope.
Why do you care so much about my past?
Hey, you're the one that implied you had something to tell me. Call it professional courtesy. I like to know who I'm working with. Since I'm entrusting stuff in my life, I deserve to know who's coming back. Why do you care so much that I'm asking?
Because the things you're asking are private, and we're supposed to be maintaining a professional rapport, not making friends.
It's like me at work. Like, I have people I'm friends with, but I kind of just don't want to be friends with them outside of work. You know what I mean? Like, I just want work to remain work. We'll see if that happens. What's wrong with making friends?
Look, I like to keep my attachments at a minimum, okay?
She's a Jedi.
Work, if you
I
make
understand.
friends, you eventually end up losing them, either through reassignment or, well, for other reasons.
He's a friend from work. Work friends are a thing for a reason. Are they a thing? I wouldn't know. Call it a professional courtesy. I like to know who I'm dealing with.
I
Who I'm
suppose
working
it's
with.
fair, though I'm not sure you're gonna like what you find out. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Quite the opposite. It explains a lot. You're not a hypocrite, but you have a lot of explaining to do. Shocked is a good way to put it, yes. Why does that make you a hypocrite?
Oh, come on. I haven't exactly been cordial about my feelings towards the Crimson Fleet's illegal activities.
It's true. You're not a hypocrite, but you have a lot of explaining to do. Shocked is a good way to put it, yes. Yeah.
Good.
Let's go with
I
that.
like keeping you on your toes. Maybe I should explain.
Yeah.
I grew up
You should.
in the well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
You did what you had to. I'm waiting for the bad news. From a criminal to a cop, go figure. So you lived on the streets.
Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. Filled it with some decent stuff, too.
Can't relate
I'd even
to part of
sent
it.
pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was a real asshole. Well, I wasn't a nice person.
I like that she cut herself off to make herself a little more PG. Alright, that's funny. From a criminal to a cop, go figure.
Would make a hell of a motion picture. I was having the time of my life. Earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Yeah, look at you now. I bet US SysDef eventually recruited you for an undercover sting operation. It sounds like a painful memory. Maybe we should stop.
Very funny. And not even relatively close.
No.
Let's just
Done.
say the years after my time in the well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past. To know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
You don't have to justify your anger. Being a criminal in New Atlantis is a long way from running with the fleets. You're just gonna leave it at that. And thanks for sharing with me. You're just gonna leave it at that?
I think I've told you more than enough.
How dare.
Besides, my job here is to keep an eye on you, not the other way around.
Thanks for sharing with this with me, I guess.
Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Talking about work reminded me. Yesterday, there's
Everything looks clear.
a person that just walked out.
Not seeing any action, but securing a station.
They got there, I guess they got mad about a lot of different things, including the fact that we don't have like assigned places where we work. But oftentimes we'll work in like the same spot. And this person worked in this one spot a lot. But the part I was working on was in this spot. So I was over there. I guess that, in combination with a lot of other things, just made her mad. She just walked off the job. She probably just took off work. She probably texted the supervisor and was like, I'm calling off, but I was just... I didn't even realize she had left. Like, I knew she walked off. I didn't know where she'd went. It wasn't until later that somebody was like, yeah, she left. I was like, oh. Alright. I guess.
I got a question for you. How many pirates does it take to screw a light bulb?
No idea. 100?
One. It only takes one pirate to screw everything.
I don't know what's happening. Balance with you. I don't know how that person is still employed. They don't do much. This is coming from me, the guy that tries to avoid doing as much as possible. And I am saying she doesn't do much. Alright, let's head to Neon. You had a coworker quit before because she was pissed specifically at you. It's such a weird feeling. It was very one-sided. You didn't have a single issue with her. Why was she upset with you? I mean, I understand. You're an easy person to be upset at, but what was her reasoning? You're an easy person to hate, Mia. Nobody likes you. I hope you know that. That's why you have no friends. That's why nobody ever talks to you. That's why nobody was concerned when you disappeared for 3 weeks. Not a single person. No messages were exchanged asking if anybody heard from you. Nope. Didn't happen. Not once. Alright, I can get up here. Good to know. Why is that good to know? I don't know. But it is.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
I don't know. They might hurt me. Let me up.
Bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible.
Is there? Is there a bounty on me? I didn't know that. From who? Why? Huh. I need to find a bounty terminal then. Wrong button.
Edside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Why you? Right, this place. I feel like I've been here 3 different times for 3 different quests. They're really getting their worth out of their assets, I guess. Hey, look, it's the person I said Mia would 100% like.
Hello. Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
Thank you, I guess. Oh, I should probably take this off. I don't want this anymore. Picked up so much apparel. Okay. I think I wanted the operative suit, or did I have something else? I think I want this. What did I have on my head before this? Wasn't the helmet, right? That was just like a ball cap or something. I don't know. Whatever. There was a night that you weren't working because some of your regulars came in. They were like, "Oh, is Mia not working tonight?" Other girls said no. They said, "Cool, we'll come back tomorrow then." She was mad at you, like that was your fault or something. Threw a whole fit complaining to the manager that they should have been required to stay. It was very weird. Try to be reasonable and understanding with her, because honestly, that doesn't feel good. I get that, but she wasn't having it. I quit like 2 days later. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Hey there.
So it was literally they were upset with you for nothing you did.
You looking to get zoned?
Besides, like, being a likable person, I guess. How terrible. Zoned?
Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
Looking for you. I'm not a tourist, so you can drop the act. I'm from the Crimson Fleet. Well, I'm looking for you.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time.
What if I wasn't? What if this was just...
Fly back to the key.
What if I was just someone else?
Boss.
That'd be real awkward, huh?
No mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
I'm getting pretty tired of being called a rook. Let's cut the crap and get to work. I need specifics. Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle
yes, no, maybe.
Risky is a goddamn insult.
I need specifics.
Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and latches onto you like a damn leech.
Don't like that guy. Cry me a river. If you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you. You both need to do what we're told. Because that's on you.
All right, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible.
Please do.
If you want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Right. That sounds easy enough. I don't know about that. What kind of facility are we talking about? Where's the underbelly? What exactly is the power core?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower.
All right.
But the nuts
I have a plan.
of their operation are running beneath this.
I've got a plan.
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
Started watching Meg Mage's AC Syndicate playthrough around this time you got this quest. It's just funny to hear your character complaining about being a rook when there was such the cool good guy getting in there. I saw a clip of AC Syndicate the other day and I was like, wow, I remember none of this. I know I played it. I know I finished it. I remember nothing about it. What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
That sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle.
Great.
While you're inside Generdyne,
Hit me with it.
I need you to plant a virus into their system.
Why?
Simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle.
What's it for? I'm always interested in making extra money. Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus. Nope, no way. I only came here to grab the data. Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here,
I like snacks.
drive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Get them away then. I assume I'll be facing some serious security. Why do you need to access their data? That Bayou works at Generdyne?
Yep. Nepotism has its advantages.
Great.
Word on the street is that the Generdyne
Great.
is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest.
He's just like me. Why do you need access to the data?
Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry.
Okay.
I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it.
I assume I'll be facing some serious security.
Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
I have some pull over Eugen if that helps. There's gotta be a catch. Easy, I'll just take her out and grab the pass. What will I need the security pass for?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's gonna be all sorts of nasty security inside you're gonna want to bypass.
Curious, like, how much there is in terms of, like, having done side content and having that content affect other storylines. Like, obviously, if I hadn't done Ryujin, this wouldn't be there. I'm just curious how much of it I missed out on by not doing other things in a different order.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne, so you're gonna have to deal with Komiko.
Maybe not much, because nothing here, nothing changed here.
Benjamin Bayou.
Cool.
Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. This is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Can you tell me anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right?
It is pretty cool.
The only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding!
Not many.
If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
I'm amazed they're still around. I assume the city has been loaning them credits to keep afloat. Good, let them burn. Watch the conduction grid. Well, we already know, but we'll ask.
Canopy over the center of the city that keeps the rich folks dry. Some folks around here call it the span. I think it's a massive eyesore, like some sort of a modern art piece gone haywire. You can't miss it. Just poke your head outside and look up.
I think I know what they're talking about. I assume the city has been loaning them credits to keep afloat.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now,
Great.
on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Generdyne shareholders, the Region Corporation. I don't like guessing games. People have no alternatives for receiving power.
Not a single one. In fact, there are no legal alternatives for anything in this godforsaken city. The only thing people can do is deal with the bullshit and try to get on with their miserable lives. But let's get back to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all its delicious profit?
I don't like guessing games.
Aww, and you were doing so well. Let me help you out by giving you the answer. It's
This actress.
Jenny Bayou.
Or actor.
That son of a bitch has a finger in every...
That's the term we use now, right? Actor. Is crushing it.
Generdyne's no different. Oh,
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
He's mastered the smugness. Yes. Indeed. What's Brayson Bayou's story? Well, he's a dummy.
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Anything I need to know about Ayumi Komiko?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well...
But does she have a winning smile?
Complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Fun. Can you give me the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty late.
What a name.
Over in Ebside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young.
I think we've been there.
Sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Don't let her push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
Let's...
I'm zoned out of my mind right now.
Let's go. Back out into Neon. So I guess this is what they're talking about? Maybe? Perhaps?
I've just gotta put my head down and push through.
There's something above it. Yep. Okay, so I need to locate evidence and ask Micah about the whereabouts. So I think the evidence is going to be back here? In the tower? You can really see it doing its thing from the ship platform outside, but you get the idea. Do I get the idea, Mia? Do I really? It's a bold statement.
Be careful if you run.
Do you know me?
Cliplet jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems.
Oh, I know they do.
Use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
I'm well aware.
The ones left over from the colony war.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that very crucial piece of information that you absolutely needed to give a random stranger walking by.
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Generdyne Industries. I guess we're gonna go here. I don't know if this is where I need to be. Is this where I'm locating evidence at? I'm not entirely sure. Well, yeah, because the other one would be down below. Hello, sir.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
I don't need a job. A tour would have been nice. What's the conduction grid?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city?
No.
That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
Tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look.
What a shame.
I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
I would have expected this company to be making a fortune. Looks like you're doing fine to me. Why are you being so open with this kind of sensitive information?
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or worse, go under completely.
I would have expected this company to be making a fortune.
Wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D. Can imagine your superiors are happy about this. Breaking even is better than being out of business. The conduction grid is Generdyne's only product? Are you in charge around here? I doubt he's in charge around here.
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and...
But we'll ask anyways.
But nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Generdyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever. Or worse.
Are you in charge around here?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder.
It's not bad.
Step above
Third's not like the worst,
the
you know?
CEO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
Can't imagine your superiors are happy about this.
My superiors seem to only be concerned about themselves.
Sounds like...
Tyson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother.
Sounds like business.
Up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Surely there are other scientists working at his side. You have to man up and fire the guy. How did Brazen get the job in the first place?
Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Why do you care so much about what happens to...
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Generdyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
This guy's third in the corporate ladder, and he seems to actually care about the people he works for. This is the most unrealistic thing in the game so far. I don't buy it. You have to man up and fire the guy.
I actually need our CEO's approval for that. so far, it's been denied. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you're worried about this company, send that report to Mr. Bayou. Mr. Bayou is a dangerous man. Bury that report. Honestly, don't know what you should do. What exactly does the report say?
Describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
say as much.
I get it. You don't want to get
Thanks to the game for giving me that option.
Typical. Look, I still need to put the finishing touch on these reports. If you change your mind and you can help me decide, I'd really appreciate the help.
Mind if I ask you some questions about Ayumi Komiko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal? Sure, we'll just persuade.
Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Company matters like this. I know you'd like to help me if you could. That seems to always work.
I hear you.
And I don't know why. Nobody will ever know you told me, I promise.
I hope I can trust you.
I'm so glad he trusts me. Yeah. I'm sure we can work something out. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm tired of asking. Tell me now. I'm sure we can work something out.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Boo.
Look, I don't know.
I don't understand this game.
To talk about Miss Komiko's private affairs, but I don't think it's appropriate to ask me about this right now.
The persuasion checks are kind of... It's a neat idea. I don't know how well it's executed. I feel like it's just so hard to predict what they're gonna respond to. Do you enjoy working under her?
She's my boss.
It's an interesting question.
I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
How long has she been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
That's all I wanted to ask for now.
Sure, no problem.
When did Genodyne get its start?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
Can you tell me how it works?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Why aren't there conduction grids in every major city? Well, because they can't. They can't get the lightning to power them.
And the answer for it is surprisingly simple.
Because it's not consistent enough.
It's only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Vola was
chosen as its
primary development site. Genodyne
just in a less
to adapt the grid's absorption technology,
less elegant way.
But nothing public has ever been announced. Hope to see you again soon.
All right. So I guess this is where I come to get blackmail. Do I like sneak around in here?
Don't make my job any harder.
There's a whole unwritten system where they have preferences for responses based on what they'll talk to you about, so it benefits you to get that info first. Plus, something about constructing naturalistic sounding conversations that gives you some kind of bonus. Interesting.
I think I got them.
Because I feel like saying, "I know you would help me if I could," almost works every time.
Sorry,
I feel like it never sounds natural, and it never makes sense.
So, I've got a deadline coming up.
Attack the computer. See what we can find. That won't work. Is there anywhere else I can put this? There. That'll do. Announcements. Security training. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Quarterly update. As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. I feel like I've read that before. Yeah. Have I been in this building? I don't remember if I have or not. Upload program. Well.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yeah, naturally. Jesus, that was an aggressive cough. I'm not detected. Leave me alone. I'm so sneaky. Ah, yes. Beautiful. I love that for me. Thank God they put a button there. Don't thank God for this puzzle. Jesus. Screw it. Let's just do this. Hope for the best. I think that would work with this one. Yeah. That'll work. I think we got it. So fast. That's ridiculous. Meeting with Bayou. Evidence. Ooh. Ooh. We have the extortion stuff. Sweet. Turn evidence to Lieutenant Toft. Nice. We can do that. That's exciting. Yeah, this will work. Sweet. Update available. Well, let's update. Never mind, I can't. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we only need to come in here for the safe. Now we can leave.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada?
Go back down to the lobby. I could continue. But it's about time I typically would wrap up. Yeah, I'm slightly tired. Slightly.
Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
Although I felt that way last week, and then when I stopped streaming, I immediately wasn't. Stayed up for another couple hours. So I don't know.
Yeah, you. You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience euphoric.
I'm coming in. I want to experience this.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day.
I just want to ditch you. You get it. Fine, fine. Get lost.
Oh, Chimera's nice, but
How'd you know?
velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just
Oh my god, it's Loki.
down your third velocity
Look at him.
and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, Mia, I want to ditch you. Just like you ditched us for 3 weeks.
How did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Hey, a self-service bounty clearance. I needed one of these. Oh. I'm not wanted by any faction within Settled System, but they said I had a bounty. What? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, ma'am. We are going to... Where is this at? I don't know. Maybe it's on hold for a moment. Let's stop the Micah.
Welcome.
I guess we have to find her first, huh?
Make yourself comfortable.
Before we can...
I can offer you a drink.
Easy to have it sink
Or
against her.
perhaps you're here seeking access
Makes
to our
sense.
members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Looking for a Yumi Komiko. I don't need a special place to experience Aurora. I'm just looking to relax and enjoy a drink. Can I purchase Aurora here? Could you tell me more about this members lounge?
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
I have a bounty on me because of the wanted trait. That's what they were referencing. Oh, but it's nothing I actually have to, like, pay off, right? It's just a constant thing that exists. There's nothing I need to do about it. It's fine. They're not gonna hunt me down and kill me in my sleep because of it. I'm looking for a Yumi Komiko.
No, no, not this again.
Again?
People should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I have some documents for her to sign. I'm an old friend of hers. We go way back. None of your business. Why do you care so much about her?
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her.
It's not our business, but she's gonna tell us anyways.
Gotten herself into.
I have some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleets. Who's gonna throw me out? You?
When I need the trash taken out, I call
Is
the
this-
strikers.
Is this like what you have to do, Mia?
Around here. So unless you want to deal with the toughest gang in Ebside, I'd suggest you leave. Now.
Oh, they are gonna jump me. But those are the ones I've been kidding. Okay. I see. Yeah, I forgot those occur. It's been a while since I've had one. How much is this gonna cost me?
Oh my god. You're offering me money to betray her? How low can you get? Look,
I don't know.
I'm getting really tired of this crap. Get out now.
Pretty good at limbo. I'm actually not good at limbo at all. But it fit in the moment. I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I just...
Uh-huh.
Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
But what if you did? 5,000 credits? 5,000? Fine.
Excellent. Then here is your access key.
Chump change.
Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Looking for information on a stolen slate belonging to Boreal US. I don't know what this is about, but we'll ask about
I
it.
see. I'd be willing
It must be a side quest to have.
this information for the right price.
Why should I pay?
To my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do. For free.
Alright, fine. I'll pay you, I guess.
For your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's.
Okay.
He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
What kind of person is Stratos?
He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust.
Fallen Stardust. Also known as Chin or so.
Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Let's go in.
Pardon.
What's up, yo? You are a missile weapons specialist. Neat.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Good for you.
Hello?
Wait, there's two of you?
Yes, what?
And they really were just like, no, we're just gonna have the same NPC walking around this place. 9 times.
Yeah?
Okay, none of these 4 are the same. That's progress. Wait, hold on, is this the same person? Yeah, it's the same haircut, right? And now they're sitting across from each other. More clones.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hello, Ayumi.
What do you want?
I need a way into the Genodyne power facility. Nothing. Sorry to have bothered you. You work for Genodyne, right?
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your power or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else?
I need a way inside the Genodyne power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Well. It's just a very fashionable haircut, all the rage among neon-based spacers. Sure. Help me with this evidence of your scheme with Mayu ends up on SSNN. Crimson Fleet's asking, not me. I don't have time for this right now. Would it help if I said I was willing to pay? We're just gonna show the evidence.
How the hell did you find that?
We're good.
It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that.
So it's the guy that was at the desk?
Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though.
I assume it is.
Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight.
Wonderful.
Luck. You're going to need it.
What exactly do you do for Generdyne?
What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
Guessing there's not much love for how things are progressing at Generdyne?
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand.
I don't have to work with
The
him.
man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's
I think I got the
Bayou's
image.
brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
It's quite the example. Is there something personal going on between you and Benjamin Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
It must be very important to you. It's nice to have someone like that by your side. You two seem an unlikely pair. What happened to the previous CEO?
What do you think happened?
Pushed out of a window.
Bayou started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived.
FC.
Can I say more?
Seem like an unlikely pair. She must be very important to you. It's nice to have someone like that by your side. She must be very important
More
to you.
than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Unless you end up in prison. Why does Benjamin Bayou have to hide the fact that he's CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now,
it's not great.
Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
Think that's all the options?
Remember, we never talked. Got it?
Understood, ma'am. Not a word was said between us, ever, in the history of time. Same, dude. Same. Big yawn. Alright, let's run over here.
You believe Xenofresh?
Let's go up to the underbelly. Alright, we're about to enter Generdyne. I suppose me and my overweight mass. But I will do that next time because I'm gonna end it for tonight. Use up all oxygen 50 times. That was an accident, but it works. If I unlock it, I can get 20% more, 30% more oxygen. Also, continue. I can't upgrade that. You're running in fucking circles trying to get that challenge. Yeah, I did that a little bit at one point. Interesting. Well, maybe I will find something to do with this stuff later, but I don't care to sit here and search and try to find something to spend a point on, so I'm just gonna leave it and call it a night. But hey, thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated as usual.